It's a when life moment, cause life fucking sucks.
Hello there, people of the internet. My name is Sundar Pichai. I am the Google of. I'm the Google of.
I'm the Google of the CEO, bro.
I meant to say I'm the CEO of Google, guys. I'm the dog. Hello, guys.
Week,
My name is
brain freeze
Satya
moment.
Nadella. I am CEO of Microsoft. Hello. How do?
And we're doing podcast,
We're
live
doing
moment.
podcast.
Supported by Microsoft. No, not really.
Wait,
Not
the
yet.
CEO of Google and Microsoft are gonna be talking about the Cars movies. But okay,
Okay.
that was a
we're
hectic.
talking.
Yes,
we're gonna talk
yeah.
about PIXAR cars, about Merlo. How was your week?
My week was week in review. Let's talk about that.
Okay, copyrighted. No, stop,
Okay,
stop.
yeah, that's copyrighted. But yes, my week was kind of, I don't know, it was all over the place too. I got 5G enabled today, so from now on, you guys can comment, haha, Merlo disabled in chat because I no longer disabled. I enabled.
I enabled myself.
So jokes on you guys. Yeah. So yeah, your mother. So yeah.
So your week was a KSI album.
Basically, I got vaccinated
All over the
today,
place.
and then for the most part, I was like, didn't do much. I was playing games. I was just chilling. I have nothing to do right
Slow
now.
week, huh?
Before that, I had to like apply for college. I had something to wait for, but now I got in, so I'm just like,
Yeah, you're chilling, vibing.
vibes. What about you?
Wait, how do you feel now then after getting a vaccine?
I feel attacked. I personally feel violated. No, I can't.
You did not get consent from the government. They just did it.
They just
like,
poked me with a needle. No, the vaccine, bro. That was like it didn't like. Here's the thing. She was like, this might hurt a lot. I was like, oh, okay. And then she did it, and then she was like, okay, you good. I was like, what? Did you do it? Like, wait, did you touch me?
Yeah, I didn't.
She didn't even touch me, bro.
Whoa,
I don't think she touched me.
Hey, yo, language. What do you mean touch?
I forgot about that. But yes, I have the certificate thingy. They give us like a thingy that says you are vaccine. 5G good.
I am vaccine.
Nihongo vaccine. Watashi wa vaccine desu.
I have mine here actually. COVID-19 vaccine. Wait, this is the camera. Yay.
Yeah, I have one of those too, except mine is like an ID. It has my name, address, my security number, everything. So I don't think showing that to the camera is perhaps a bright idea. Just putting it out there.
This doesn't have much information. To be honest.
Is there a picture like in it?
No.
No, mine has my
just
picture.
My name.
I got two actually. I got a card thingy which you're supposed to show whenever someone asks for a vaccine thing. I got like a certificate that says the vaccine I have when I got it and stuff, which you're gonna have to take it when you get the second dose.
Doesn't it only last for like a couple of months because there's a new wave thingy?
I do not know. All I know is that they gave me a certificate and they said the second dose when you come to get it, you have to show that. But yes, I got the vaccine. They made me wait for 3.5 hours. It's fine. It's over. That's all that matters. I saw a monkey.
Well, okay. But what matters is now that we're gonna talk about PIXAR Cars
PIXAR
trilogy.
Cars.
The epic. Now we're gonna start with the first one, obviously.
No, before that, let's go into a little bit of the let's talk about like the movie in pre-production stage before like the thing came out, right?
Pre-production, bro.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
so
doesn't it have like a comic thing?
Not the thing is, yeah, but like the marketing they did for the movie, like the first one especially, was pretty good. You know, here's the thing: the first one was marketed pretty well. Like as a kid, when I was younger, I obviously the movie came out in like 2006. The first Cars, right? Yeah, I was like, what? I was born in 2003. I was like 3 years old. But when I was like 8, I used to see like clips of the movie on TV and stuff. And it's like been a few years after it came out. I used to be hyped for the movie because I used to see it everywhere. I was like, yeah, Cars, bro. Yeah. The fucking car talks. What the fuck?
And also the whole thing fits within the genre of the movie.
Yeah, it does.
Nothing felt off.
The first one.
The theme song.
The first one here.
The first the other ones, we're gonna talk about it.
The other ones are kind of something. Give it that.
Debatable.
But casting wise, you know, Lightning McQueen, Owen Wilson plays him.
Oh yeah, Owen Wilson. Yeah. Has to be. Cannot be anyone else.
Wow.
I cannot picture Lightning McQueen being anyone else.
So the guy from the movie Marley and Me plays a car. Just want to put that out there for everyone. And then
for everyone who knows what Marley and Me is.
You don't know Marley and Me? The fucking dog?
the dog. Actually, I'm gonna search
It was like based off of this book, bro. Like it was about this guy and a dog. It was the movie was
the dog.
what the dog did.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, no, I haven't watched this movie. I just saw Owen.
You've probably
Wilson.
heard of it.
Oh, this dude.
You've probably heard of it though, right?
I'm not American, so.
Okay. Anyways,
looking at
yes. So the thing was true. I was trying to look up what the other guy was called.
The
Mater,
dog.
by the way. So best
Ah.
character in all three of the movies. You guys have to admit. Dead Gom request acknowledged. That's a
He's
little inside
funny.
joke.
He is funny.
I like Mater. He's likable.
Yeah, he's really likable from the start and until the end, I guess. Unlike Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen in the first is here's the
Usually
thing.
in the
first
part
movie,
of the
yeah,
movies,
he's not supposed to be likable. In the first movie, at least, like that was the whole point.
Yeah,
When you think about it.
and then he learns how to make friends because he was full of himself for like most of his life for some reason.
What if the
What?
real Piston Cup was the friends we made along
Okay.
the way, guys? What if? This is a
Bro,
question. Man.
Shut
He's-
up.
But
The
if you
real
had
Piston
to,
Cup
if you
was
had
the
to
friends.
describe the movie in like a sentence, that would be pretty.
I
accurate,
mean,
in my
yes, but
opinion.
not Piston Cup was the first.
No, but
first movie.
Larry, wait,
Honestly,
before that, Larry the Cable Guy is the one who plays Mater, right? Like, I genuinely,
know.
bro, I can't. Mater has such a distinct voice. I can't picture anyone else like, fucking.
just
being
like most of the, well, not most, but like the most cover characters on the movie.
Oh yeah, okay. Who's
You
the
can't
most like
picture.
forgetful character? Like the character you feel was not used properly.
In the first movie,
Yeah, first movie, why not?
Probably the side characters, not like the people from Raider Springs. I don't hear their voices, but especially
Wait, Raider Springs?
like the van, Radiator Springs.
Raider Springs.
Bro, like you know the van and with his wife and whatnot who's traveling.
Oh yeah.
I don't know them,
Oh yeah. I
but they
remember
don't. They're not really important to this.
They didn't. Yeah,
story,
they didn't.
really.
That there was no point if you remove them. Like nothing would change. To be honest with you.
Ramon has a distinct voice, obviously.
MM. Shout out to my boy. It's in
My
the
boy
movie.
MM.
In the
But
movie.
in the cars, famous guy.
Dude, it was
I
for
don't
me.
know.
It's Sally.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think she was used the way she could have used. She could have been used. I like how in the first movie they used her to like
She could have
The-
been used, bro.
Like here, no, I mean as a character. Here's the thing: in the first movie, if you pay attention, the aim of the first movie was what if the real Piston Cup was the love we found, you know? And that's what Lightning did. He felt like they have the thing, and then he kind of realizes that friends matter more. He becomes Dominic Toretto from Fast and Furious. Holy shit! Lightning McQueen is Dominic Toretto from Fast and Furious because family matters. Because he Radiator Springs family. That's a connection, guys.
We're just trying to meme everything with with fucking random shit. You know that most of those the sentences that you were saying, bro, lag moment. Be like, what? But I think. Yeah, I get what you mean though.
Yeah, right.
Lightning McQueen definitely made family without his family.
Oh yeah, one more thing. By the way, I just want to point this out that there is a character known as Sarge in the movie, which means there was a Cars war.
Okay.
Which also means there was at one point a Cars Hitler.
But you were saying this when
part
we
of
were
the history,
watching
guys.
this,
Come
like
on.
2 weeks ago.
It was more than 2
Every
weeks ago.
time there's Sarge, you'd be like, "Oh, Sarge, that means."
Cars Hitler, yes. But we saw the movie like over 2 days, right? We saw first and second in one day, and we saw third the next day.
Yeah.
I think that was
Bro,
pretty
when we
nice.
were trying to watch this, the third one, I think. Bro, because we tried to watch it with other people, and bro, other people wanted different things. Like, hey, Merlo, how PC part? Hey,
Oh my
Merlo,
God,
how
yes.
to do Windows?
Natasha,
What?
that was Natasha, dude. We were trying
Natasha
to
and
watch the
some-
third movie, yes. Oh, she brought her
and
friend
some
into the
guy.
server. Yeah.
Yeah, he had Windows problem.
He was
Like,
having
hey,
Windows
how do?
problems. Yeah, they were joining the call and they
Oh,
were like,
bro.
"How help? Please fix problem, do." Bro, we're trying to watch
The
Cars.
problem
Stop.
is cars. Yes. Wait, what?
But
Bro, that
now
was
let's
stupid.
first movie and we'll work our way to the third one, and then we'll talk about the fourth one. Oh, I
Obviously,
spoiled.
we're
it.
gonna
Oops,
be in
guys.
it.
I'm sorry, I spoiled.
We're gonna
the
be
fourth
in it.
movie. Yeah, I am like.
No, we haven't said anything.
It is
No,
me.
you're
I am
not Owen
Lightning.
Wilson. You're not blonde. You're not American. You're not. Wow.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get spray paint. I'll be right back.
Spray. Fuck. Well, you're gonna whiteface yourself, bro.
Spray paint's hair.
Bro. Oh, here, yeah.
Bro, what?
fine.
Why'd you think face? What's that your first instinct?
You're also not. You're not white.
You don't believe, Мeрза. Let me explain. So, okay, but yes,
Okay.
first movie.
Okay. Cars 1
Yes.
started off really well. I like.
You want to
the,
explain the plot?
I don't. Is there? What's the plot? I don't think of plots.
Yeah, I'll do it then. The first movie
Yeah.
starts off with our main character, Lightning McQueen, of course, Red Boy. Everyone knows him. He goes,
Red
he
Boy.
starts by saying, "Speed. I am
I
speed.
took speed. I mean, oh yeah.
I am what? Oh, I took speed. Let's go, boys! Hoo-ah! But yes, he goes, I am speed. It kind of just, I think, here's the thing I like about the first one, like the first movie, the first scene. It kind of shows how much of an ego he has, you know, because he thinks like
Yeah.
if he wins the race, Dinoco signs him, and then he becomes all. And then there's that one montage where he becomes a superhero and stuff, you know.
Yeah, dude, I didn't like that. That was
Lightning.
weird.
That was
Um,
cringe as shit, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah,
but
so we
there's
have
like a,
yeah.
what was I gonna say? There's basically like a story character development in the first.
Yeah, there's a lot of
movie.
character development in the first one. But yes, so the first one he said I am speed, kind of shows he's egoistic. The race starts and he like goes to the pit stop, but he doesn't change his tires because he is Lightning McQueen.
Stupid.
Yes, he blows out one of his tires during the race and then he sticks out
Goes
his
the
tongue.
second one.
And then he sticks out his tongue to
Yes.
try
And
and win.
somehow three-way tie.
It's a three-way tie. So now the three people who've tied are gonna race in California, right? Or is it
Yeah, California.
California. They're going to California. There's gonna be a race for only 3 cars, by the way. And how many laps? It was like 300 laps, right? For 3
Yeah.
cars.
I don't know, man. Something insane.
not-
Like
let's
could
not-
have done it in like 100.
Yeah, let's not argue like
But, you
the
know,
facts of this. That doesn't matter. But yes, so they go to there, and
Yeah.
on his way there, like, basically these guys, these weird, bro, these cyberpunk looking cars. I don't know how
Let's
else
just
to
call
say
it gang
it.
members.
They had car gangs,
the,
bro.
the crib.
Throwing up signs.
But
Yes,
they're
but-
cool though. That scene was epic.
That scene was not bad actually. It was pretty cool. I liked how douchey they made them look. You know, because that was the whole point. Like how fucking retarded the cars look.
And then somehow Lightning McQueen got out of
Yeah.
Mac's trailer, and he got lost in
Yes.
some random ass town. And then he had
He
to
goes
fix
into
the road.
yeah, he goes into an accident. And he completely
Yeah.
demolishes the road, and then
Somehow, some random ass NASCAR car destroys this one piece of road, the whole thing. Bro. But you
But
know,
yes.
it's fictional. It's fine.
And then after that, he gets tried by Doc Hudson, who sentenced him to chemical castration and 14 years in prison. And
He was
after-
gonna let him go, to be
Yeah.
honest.
To be honest,
It was
yeah.
almost let go. Like, bro, what?
But then
Luckily, Sally be like,
yeah.
no, that's not fair.
I like
fix
how
the
he
road.
like flirts with her, right? And the thingy.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah, sure.
But yes, he gets
But-
let go. And he doesn't get let go.
Well,
I mean,
no,
he
no.
gets- he's forced to
He
fix
has
the
to
road, yeah.
fix the road.
And he has to. What's the name of the Bessie? The
Yeah,
thing he has to-
Bessie.
yeah, he has to fix
But
the
he
road.
didn't
with
like
her.
Bessie at all.
The first time he does it, he like goes through it so fast, bro.
Full speed, like one night, or no, one evening, and the road was like all curvy and shit. Like, bro, how?
What is this curvy, bro? Why'd you do this?
But the road, like, woo.
So the road, right, guys? It was all curvy and like basically Cosmo. But
Give
no,
me your taxes.
the road was jank as shit after he makes it.
Yeah.
And then like
So you had to delete the road or remove the road.
delete the road. Just delete the keyboard. So he controls these that, and then
Yeah.
he
has
makes
to
it
make a
properly
new
this
road.
time. Yeah, he makes it properly this time. And then isn't that
After
when
he
you kind
finished
of
the
realize
road, everyone thought he just left, and everyone got a sad moment. And Lightning McQueen came back like, "Hi, I'm
Hello
here,"
guys,
like-
my name Lightning.
and they're like, "Oh, you didn't leave yet. What are you doing?" And
When
then
does he
race
race
moment.
Doc Hudson again? It was before, right?
Before he left. Well, there's one time. Wait.
Okay,
That's
it doesn't
before
matter.
he
I'll just
did
say that
Bessie.
somewhere in the
Bessie.
movie, yeah, before Bessie, he's like he challenges Doc Hudson to a race, and then they go race, right? And then during the
Mhm.
race, like Doc doesn't move and he crashes, and that's where the very very famous turn right to go left comes in, which is
Well, he didn't say that. Doc Hudson said something along the lines of, sometimes when you find yourself turning left, you need to go right or something, something
something
like
like
that.
that. But yes, so he basically says, you have to turn the other way to
He-
go. Yeah, something like that.
Even, but yeah, but I think he just took 2 words out of that. Like, bro,
So they
it was
do
a whole
that,
sentence.
and then after that, blah 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 blah. He gets a new paint job. He gets new tires, and then there's a scene where they all dance on the thingy.
Oh
after he wins the
yeah.
belt. And that is when he realized, what if the real Piston Cup was the friends he made along the way, not the
And
prize
someone
itself.
Sally is trying to do with lightning now. Like what?
Yeah. Also, yeah, that
Bro.
that felt rushed to me, to be honest with you. How like they go on
Like they
one
could have
long
been
drive
more
together.
development.
Yeah, they
There
go
could have
on
been
one
more
long drive
development.
together, and next thing you know, they have 6 babies.
One kids now. Like what? No, I
How
don't
do
just
cars
walk with
make
a girl
kids?
and like, yo, family.
Dominic Toretto? Family? Okay.
Becomes bald.
But yes, and then he goes to the thingy, and then he's forced to go
Race.
to the racetrack. Yeah, gets inside Mac.
Does Doc called like the people, the news people?
Yeah,
like
Doc
that.
is the one who calls the news people. That is true. And then
And Sally got
Sally's
mad
like, yeah,
because
Sally's
I went to simp.
Why you know like super? And then after that, they go to the thingy, and then at the race, yeah, Doc Hudson is his crew chief, obviously.
Yeah, and then Lightning lost. Well, before that, he lost focus because he was simping about Radiator Springs and the
Yes.
Sally.
And
They were,
it's
like,
towards the
almost
end of the
crashed.
movie that he realizes that the race doesn't really mean anything to him because he's been lonely his whole life. So friends and family is all
Yeah.
that matters. It's the real
Yeah, so he
friends,
could've-
the real
He could
Piston
have
Cup.
chose Dinah Cole, but he chooses
Yeah.
the Rusties again because
Rusty's has been
Yeah.
with them, It's part of his
he
thing,
only took the helicopter for
Yeah.
Mater.
for Mater. So the first movie, the real Piston Cup, was indeed the friends he made along the way. And that's how I would like to. Yeah, I've said that
that's-
like 7 times right now, and I'm gonna continue saying it because I love saying. What if the real Piston Cup was the friends we made along?
Bro, we're gonna get less viewers.
But yes,
Like after the first time you say it, like no, enough.
enough. But yes, that happens, and then it like
Yeah,
in the
that's the whole movie.
the thing I like about the first movie is that the one scene where Dinoco just fucking like in towards the end, Dinoco just
well,
fucking
like Chick Hicks be like swerve, and the King be like, and Lightning saw
Yeah,
like it was
yeah.
Doc Hudson that also like, oh no, I won't
My-
let them be. He
you know
needs
what
to
was
finish
cool
race.
about that
What?
third movie? What happens to Lightning?
He becomes old and crippled.
But he also do flip like Dinoco.
Oh
becomes
yeah,
Dinoco.
but he still is able to race.
Yeah,
So
because he's Lightning McQueen. If the protagonist dies, then what's the point?
okay, let's talk about the third one because that didn't make sense to me. But yeah.
Yeah, there's only 2 Cars movies, by the way, guys. You didn't know Cars 1 and Cars 3. There's nothing in between.
Cars 2 was a James Bond edition.
James
so it
Bond.
didn't count. James Bond, dude.
No. Okay, I'm back after that break. But yes, I was talking about how like in the first one, he like Dinoco flips over, right?
Yeah.
And then he like Lightning McQueen like helps him get to the race line, and then he becomes a hero.
Yeah.
And Chick Hicks actually
Even-
wins the race.
Yeah, but no one liked him. But
one liked him.
Lightning could have finished the race and helped King.
Yeah,
also
that's the
that.
thing. Yeah.
But it wouldn't look as good.
Yeah, it wouldn't look theatrical. It wouldn't look dramatic.
But he has good breaks, yo.
Wait, when did the
Like,
second movie come out? This is important
20.
because this kind of
Well,
comes into like part of the universe. Because if the second movie came out in 2011.
2011.
So second movie
Oh,
comes out in 2011, and by this time the actor who played Lightning McQueen, Doc Hudson, Paul Newman, passed away in 2009, I believe. So they couldn't bring him in for the second movie, which is I think a main reason why the movie was so bad. Because I think they were planning on doing
Well-
something with Doc and McQueen, and then he just passed away, so they couldn't do anything.
No, when Paul Newman died, they were gonna make a scene or some scenes about Doc Hudson dying, but
Here's the thing,
They
yeah, what
didn't,
I
'cause
believe was
they
gonna
think it
happen was the Finn
they thought it
McMissile
was too
thingy. Yeah.
sad.
But I think the Finn McMissile thingy was gonna be like a part of the movie. It wasn't gonna be the whole thing. But then they were gonna do something with Doc Hudson, but then he passed away, so they obviously had no choice but to make the entire thing James Bondes.
I don't know how you'd connect some super weird spy stuff to the first world of Cars.
Yeah,
to
that's
be
the
honest.
biggest. That's the biggest issue I had with the second
The
movie.
only thing that connected them to the spy people is Britain,
Later.
England. They went to worldwide, and some
yeah.
English people just made her and be like spy.
I know if someone
what?
argued the technicality of these movies, bro, like holy shit. In the second movie, there's World Grand Prix. You have a Formula One
Yeah.
race car and a dirt rally car
Racing
in the
against-
same
yeah.
race.
Bro.
Doesn't work
Like,
that
what?
way.
And Lightning McQueen is a NASCAR car.
He's a stock. Isn't that called stock racing?
Yeah, stock car, but it's not even stock. But whatever.
I don't know. It's something.
That's a whole different conversation.
But yes, so.
So it's not fair.
Oh, wait,
technically
actually,
speaking.
before that, first movie, what would you rate the first movie out of 10?
For a movie, well, I mean, personally, I would probably give it like 9.
I would give it a
Just
8
because
and a half.
it's most of my childhood.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't watch other movies, so.
But I've seen the first Cars movie so many times when I was younger.
Yeah, same.
It was a thing. Every time it came on TV, no matter how many times I've seen it, I would always sit down and watch it again.
Dude, I have the disc.
Okay.
So
Guys,
multiple time.
I had
Marathon Cars 1.
all of the Toy Story discs, so I'm better. So I want to put that out there, guys.
Oh.
I'm better than him. Just hope you all know Sundar Pichai is indeed better than Mirza.
I don't think getting the vaccine that made you wait 3 hours is better than me.
Okay, guys. Channel deleted. Never coming back on. Let's go. But no.
This is gonna be a Logan Paul channel.
This is gonna be yes, guys. Let's go Forest.
Okay, Cars 2.
Cars 2.
It's all over the place.
It's forgettable. It's really forgettable.
Yeah, especially after the first one, man.
So the
don't
Cars 2.
remember
Here's the
much.
thing. Their continuity, like the Cars 2 starts up right after where Cars 1 ends, with like the entire Dinoco thingy happening, and then at this time, McQueen has won like a bunch of Piston Cups. Like he's racking them up, and they have like a Doc Hudson Piston Cup museum thingy built in Radiator Springs,
Yeah.
and he's just vibing. And he's taking, this is the off season right now, so he's just taking his break. And then some electric car do-rag looking ass douchebag guy comes in and he's like, "My name is Miles Axelrod, and I made the car electric. Haha, guys, look, I'm cool." And he makes like a
new oil type and also
Yeah.
race.
he makes like a form of alternative fuel, and then he creates the World Grand Prix, which is the stupidest
what?
concept I've heard in my life. Again, coming back to what I
Yeah, I
just
know.
said, a Formula One car racing against a rally car on the same track does not make any sense. It is
I
stupid.
mean, technically, yeah, it is the world it's because the world, but not the same car class. But you know, it's whatever. It's
But that makes a big difference, though, not having the same car class. Like, if you think about it. But
Dude,
we're
the
not here to.
F1 car could not do the rally part on the tracks, bro.
Let's not argue the technicality, all right? Because I think we're going to be here all day if we do that. But yes.
Yeah.
So it's on his off season. He's on a date with Sally, and this is this one thing I do not like about this second movie is that it makes Mater seem like an idiot. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
focused on making him seem, but he's not that stupid though. Like he's just nice. You're combining something, his naiveness with stupidity, which is stupid to
Yeah.
me. So
Yeah.
obviously, stupid
Yeah.
Mater, he shows up, and then Francesco like is on TV and he starts insulting McQueen, and then he's like, "Dadgum, you don't know what you're talking about. Lightning McQueen is the best." Something like that. And then Lightning McQueen shows up and he goes, "I will race in the World Grand Prix." And then he takes like Mater with them. I like this part. You know when they
Yeah.
go on the plane and then there's a montage of them hanging
Yeah,
around.
dude, the montage was epic.
Montage was epic.
Especially the song as well.
What was the song? I forgot.
Very nice. Ding 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 ding. Oh,
Do do
I
do
can't
do
recreate it.
do do. All I want is you. All I want is you. Yeah, I remember that. And then they show up to a party. At the party, Lewis Hamilton makes an appearance in the movie, by the way, which was one of my favorite parts.
Mhm.
And you know what's funny?
No, there was a lot of characters go into like
Yeah,
the
there was.
trash.
Yeah. Like, here's the
It was
thing.
like
We had the entire movie. The only other character that kind of was emphasized on was Francesco in the racing, because none of the other characters that ever
Oh.
talked, if I remember correctly, did. Like they were there. That's it.
they're only like support
Yeah.
characters, I suppose, for the story, but not really impactful.
Oh yeah,
Just a
that's not
big-
how the first movie starts. So we're stupid.
What?
The first movie starts off pretty well, actually. I'm gonna be honest with you. It starts with Ｍerlin in the warehouse. Remember? Like
Oh,
he
the
fights off
second
this-
movie you
the
mean?
second
Like
movie,
what,
yeah.
bro?
Oh shit! I meant.
You said the second, bro.
Listen, guys,
Are
I
you
have just
like
got the
Asian?
vaccine. Listen, I'm Sundar Pichai. I can make these mistakes.
Your head hasn't converted to 5G.
Yeah, no,
yet.
but
It's
yes,
still transferring.
the second movie, it doesn't
Yeah.
start off with Mater. It actually starts off
Start
with
with the
Mission.
mission
Yeah,
thingy.
the
It was
thing,
weird.
yeah, its thing is it picks up where it left off, but I don't think that's how it should have started. It should have started with the Mater thing, and then we should have seen the scene after that. Like I put that
It would be
after
better if it started in Radiator Springs.
because
It
we're
started in
familiar
some-
with that. Some
yeah.
boat,
It's
bro.
just like, wait, what's this? This is some 007 type
And
shit?
then
Like,
yeah, it is double. And then we see this fucking scene where a bunch of cars just fucking explode and die. By the way, like there's death in this movie. There's a lot of cars dying. There's a lot of explosions. And
I mean, they can't get away with it because it's cars, not humans. So.
yeah, so after that, he like Мerlin escapes. Like and think he takes a lot of pictures.
It was sick though. It was
Yeah,
sick, the way he escaped.
it was sick, but I don't think it fit with the in the
didn't
start.
fit.
It should have put it after the Radiator Springs thing. Yeah.
It would be perfect as a special.
Yes, 100%. Like that would have been one of the best specials I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like showing that. But yes, after that you had the Radiator Springs scene. Obviously, they go to the thing, and this is where Lewis Hamilton shows up, the best character in the entire
Yeah.
movie. Lewis Hamilton.
Just one sentence cameo, like, "Hey, yo, Lightning McQueen."
Yeah,
What's
there's
up, man?
there's
Yeah,
only
that's-
he has one line. I know Lightning goes, "Hey Lewis," and he goes, "Hey Lightning." That's it. That's the whole thing. And then this scene, I have a lot of issues with this. This entire scene was just Mater
Yeah.
being full of himself, which didn't make any sense to me. You know, like how
Yeah, I don't know why.
that wasabi scene. He
Yeah,
goes
like,
up
would be
to
like, Peter,
a-
stop doing.
Yeah, he
Do
goes
not
up to like a
Radiator
sushi
Springs.
thingy, and he's like, "Pistachio ice cream, and give me some of that." And he puts like a little bit of it on it because it's wasabi, guys, or
Yeah,
wasabi,
it's
as
wasabi.
people say, wasabi. That's actually how you pronounce it. You know
Whatever,
this?
No,
But who cares? We're gonna say wasabi, but yeah, he puts
it
a little
sounds
wasabi,
wrong. So
and then he puts more, and then he gives him like a shit ton of wasabi, and then he just licks all of it,
yeah,
and then
because
I don't. Okay, this is the stupidest thing, right?
spicy moment.
They're like Miles Axelrod is doing an interview kind of thing with the racers, right? Why is there water
Yeah.
behind him? Like, why is there a water thingy behind him where they're projecting the?
To display the 95 logo, man. You don't understand.
It's just stupid.
They totally
bro.
need that.
And then Mater shows
But the
up.
fact that Mater went there instead of the bathroom or something. Like, what?
And then he goes
Wait,
there and he
hey,
starts licking the
He
water.
went all the way down.
Yeah. Yeah, he went all the way. The bathroom was on the same floor. Oh my god, the movie, bro.
The movie.
Yeah, but he licks the
But
water, and
he-
then he leaks oil.
He made Mater look like
Yeah, the
he,
movie makes Mater look bad.
spilled oil.
Yeah. Well, this was revealed at the end of the movie, but yes, Mater quote unquote spills oil. What he doesn't, of course, we know that, but it was actually Miles.
Yeah.
And then he goes to the bathroom to clean himself, and then there's the shower. The bathroom scene is kind of funny. I'll give it that. You know,
What?
what was that?
I mean, probably do be like that for like most Western
Yeah, yeah.
people.
I thought that was
doesn't-
pretty
haven't
funny.
Tried a bidet.
I liked how they took the concept of like a smart toilet and then they mixed it with cars.
Yeah,
They made it like even cars like that was pretty
you know,
cool.
even though it doesn't make sense, but we don't question it.
It's
It
I
comes
quite
up
enjoyed
a lot,
it.
but
yeah.
yeah, it's.
And
quite
then
funny.
after that we have the bathroom fight, which is
yeah,
which is pretty decent. And then he puts
it was-
the
yeah.
he gives the information to him, and then the plot of this movie is so weird. Like I do not
Yeah,
understand.
the blue dude gives the information to Mater
Yeah.
with some metal bit, and then the who was it? The
Holly.
purple. Holly thought the agent was Mater,
American
even
agent,
though
'cause he
Mater was
American.
just saying, he was just saying, "Oh, I'm not a secret agent." Like, oh yeah, of course, because
Yeah, that's what a secret agent would say. I'm not a secret
Yeah.
agent, guys.
Even though in the closed environment, Mater still said, "I'm not a secret agent." I'm like, yeah, good job. You're doing your job well,
Good
Mater.
job. There's like
It was really annoying.
this movie was super out of place, and it was so all over like even if this was a Mater movie, like if they didn't make it Cars 2, it still wouldn't make sense. I'm be honest with you.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
Here's me attempting to put the plot. Okay, let's see if I can do this. So, Miles Axelrod is a fraud, right? He
Yes.
quote unquote thinks he made alternative fuel, but he didn't.
Well, he
'Cause-
didn't think. He said
Yeah,
to
he
people
oh
that
yeah,
it's
he made
alternative fuel.
yeah, he made himself electric, but he didn't. He was still a shit car, but he made a form
Yeah.
of alternate fuel, and he tried to make a race promoting alternate fuel. And this Professor Zundip guy makes a ray gun, which basically shoots like high energy beams, which like explodes the cars which are using the alternative fuel. That's the
And I think Axelrod kind of made the fuel also like work with the gun in the
yeah,
first place.
because he's the
And
mastermind
I
at the
don't.
end, right? It's revealed to be he is the mastermind. So explain to me this: why would I, right, make a form of a fuel and then tell people who are working for me to make the fuel explode to make me look bad?
Yeah, I don't.
That is,
I don't know.
it didn't make
I
sense
don't.
to me.
I don't. I just don't know. But Mater was smart moment because he saw
Mater
the
was smart.
bolts on his car, and like, oh, this is the 5005 bolt.
Uh,
Only shit car uses it or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, because Mater knows about cars. Like he's actually smart.
He is smart.
Yeah, okay,
Even
I'll
though
give it this. The second movie starts off with showing him as a dumbass, but then towards the end, it's like a redemption thingy for him, you know? He becomes more.
it was so sad when Finn said that Mater was putting up like an act or dumb act, even though it was
Oh my
just
god.
him being Mater. Like, bro, like why? Why put damage
You
on
know
the
that
wound?
meme? You
Why
know that
put...
meme where the guy is going, "I loved her," and then he's like yelling, and then when he yells, they put like a sound effect, like the Nokia sound
What?
effect.
Oh,
Yeah.
is this a new ringtone?
Yeah. That's what when I saw that, bro, I was like, "Why are you saying this to Mater?" And then I go, "Ah," and then it goes, "Doo, doo, 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 doo." But yes, the second movie was whack. It was bad. I don't like it that much.
Yeah.
My biggest
You can't
issue.
even tell you the whole summary of the movie, to be honest. There's a lot of
There's
details
a lot of
we need to
details
tell
there. Yeah.
because it didn't make sense.
But the basic plot, the villain plot here, because there's like some like hero villain bullshit going on, is that this guy tells everyone he's an electric car. He's not. He makes alternative fuel that explodes. Why, I do not know. It just makes him look bad because in the movie,
It's just regular gas.
yeah, it's just regular. Okay, it's whatever. But yeah,
But
that
good thing
happens.
Phil Moore switched the fuel because even though Phil Moore seems kind of sus with the weed vibe he's putting
He's the one
off.
who saves Lightning in the end.
Yeah.
So that happens, and my biggest issue with the movie, I've told you this too.
What?
We see Finn McMissile and we see Holly Shiftwell. Cool characters. I like Finn. Finn is cool, right? Classy British
Gone.
guy. That's it. This is the last time you're ever gonna see or hear them. They don't
And
show up.
all
in the
the
third
other
movie at all.
racers as well.
Yeah, everybody. Like Francesco is not mentioned. It's like the movie never existed.
No Hamilton. Man,
Man, bro.
sad.
Why'd they do my boy Lewis like that, bro?
Like only one cameo? Come on now.
Come on
He
now.
needs to be on Disney Plus. I don't know.
Imagine they put him there. Like he's the one.
Wait,
with the
why
wand.
isn't Hamilton an F1 car? He
Actually,
races
yes.
in a F1.
He was a sports car, right? It was like a GT looking thing.
Yeah, he was in a Grand Touring car, yes.
And look, here's the thing, right?
That's
What
cool.
if Lewis Hamilton is the guy on the Disney who takes the wand and he goes,
But car.
But yes,
But they're making a show though, so
yes, the car show. Ooh, we might have to do
so
a
before the
follow-up
car
episode
show,
with that. Yeah.
Cars 3. Because I don't want to talk about Cars 3 anymore. It's fucking all
What
over the
would you
place.
give Cars 2 out of 10?
Wait, rate it, yeah.
Yeah.
If it was an action movie, I'll give it like an 8, 7.5. But if I actually think about the movie, man, cringe, 5 max.
If you want me to be honestly rate it, I would probably give the movie like a 4.5. But if you want me
was
to
gonna
rate
say
it
4.
without being honest, that movie's like an 8 out of 10 for me because I grew up watching that movie. When I was younger,
Without being honest, bro.
stupid young me thought it was the best thing I'd ever seen in my life, right?
It was sick though because there was
Yeah,
cars
yeah.
flying, guns.
There was a lot
when
of
you were a
action.
kid, you'd probably love it, but if you think about it, didn't make sense. Even for a Cars movie.
Yeah, it didn't. It actually didn't. It should have been like a spin-off thing, and perhaps like if you focus so much on Vin McMahon, I kind of expected to see him in the third movie, and then he just vanishes. Like what? We never see him again ever.
well, kind of makes sense, but kind of doesn't.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
in the last part of the second movie, they try to get Mater to come to England, and he said,
Join.
"No,
Yeah.
Radiator Springs."
Oh, here's
But
the thing. They let him keep the rocket boosters, right?
yeah, but they never use it in
They
the
never
third
use it
movie.
in the third movie. So where did it go?
Uh,
So honestly speaking, it seems like the third movie was part
sad.
of a multiverse. Like it was Mater imagining
Could,
this happened. Did we just
but
make a
that's
Cars theory?
Mater. But that's Mater's story tales or something like that. They have a whole series of tours Mater
Mater's Tale, something
stories.
like that. There's like the ghost
Yeah,
light and stuff, right? I've seen that.
there's scene in Tokyo. He did a stunt devil
Oh yeah, I've
thingy,
seen that. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it had like these
and yeah,
like
there's a lot.
it's like 8 or 9 minutes long, like small
Yeah,
bite-sized episodes of just Mater doing Mater. I actually like
that
those.
should have been one of those,
Yeah, it could have
but
been one
like
of
a
those.
movie. It would be perfect. But no, it's like full movie. Cars 2.
So
What?
you gave it what, 5 out of 10? I gave it 4.5 if I was being honest, and I would give it an 8 if I was being dishonest. Okay, let's go to the third one.
Yeah,
I grew up
I'm
with this
being
movie.
paid, so I gotta say it's an 8. Come
I
on,
grew up with the
now.
movie, man. I'm biased. I'm sorry. I just am.
You're bi?
You heard it here. You heard it now. On the best podcast, iTunes rated nothing because it's not on iTunes. Spotify rated also nothing because
Psych.
it's also not on Spotify.
Woo! But on YouTube, 100% likes. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
What is this?
Third. Woo-hoo. Okay, now
Third movie.
move on. Third movie.
You want to explain the plot to this one?
Graphically, plot. Okay, so what the fuck?
We
happened to my
just went
Discord?
green Hulk mode.
Okay, Lightning McQueen does his thing, race NASCAR
Mhm.
again because the Grand Prix wasn't a thing anymore. The races normally, but then cars starting to change to newer cars, basically, even though that doesn't make sense.
Jackson
Because
Storm.
usually, yeah, this Jackson Storms came out of nowhere, like brand new, different class of car joins in the race. Even though stock car racing, all of the cars are made to be equal.
Yeah, it's more about
In the
yeah.
Cars universe, like, oh, Jackson Storm can be faster.
Here's the thing: you
because
cannot make that point anymore
technology.
because in the second movie we saw a F1 car and the rally car on the same track. So don't say that. If that is possible, then that is possible too on the third film,
But
right?
the F1 car still can win with the rally track, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, okay, it's whack though. Yes, but you're right. So there's like a new age of racers. Lightning's getting slower.
Other racers are being pulled out, I guess.
Yeah,
in
because
exchange
they're
for the newer
slow.
cars.
Mhm.
And yeah, Lightning McQueen has struggled for a bit until he decides. Wait,
He like pushes
what
himself too
happens?
much. Like he pushes himself and he
Yeah.
doesn't get like a thingy. He like Jackson Storm actually knocks him out. Oh my god, yes, I remember this. He hits him, right? He's like take this lightning and hits him and then he like goes into the dirt thingy. He tries to slow down but he crashes.
Oh yeah.
He becomes Dinoco basically. Like he becomes the king.
Well, kind of not really because he just went to the side. But when he explodes his tires, that's right after he changed his tire.
Yeah, which tire's fault, but
Which
okay.
doesn't make sense, but okay.
So skill issue,
Lightning
guys.
was-
Just know that.
Yeah, because Lightning was vibrating really badly. Sometimes he was like, like, bro, what are you doing?
Hemorrhoids.
But yeah, wait, what happened after that? I don't know the transition.
No, he
to
crashes,
when
and then there's like a scene where he's like, they like fix him, and then he's like all primer, and then he like has a moment of reflection, and then the owners of
Oh
Rusty's,
yeah,
they
after
sell the
that race, he
company.
just stayed in Radiator Springs for a while.
Yeah, and then the owners of Rusty's, they sell him to a guy who's a big fan of Lightning.
Fan.
Yeah, he was a fan, but he was an asshole too. And then
No,
the guy,
he wasn't a big fan. It was more of a salesperson.
yeah, he just wanted to market him. He just wanted to make money off of the name Lightning
Yeah.
McQueen. And then he like goes there and he has a deal with them where he has to train, and he trains under the girl's name of Cruz. There, I forgot her name for a
Cruz
second.
Ramirez.
Ramirez.
The
And then,
yellow.
yeah. Cruz is the trainer. The training part is kind of weird.
Yes.
He forces himself to go
It
on the
was weird.
simulator. All right, there's a simulator,
And
thing,
he
then
crashed a
crashes.
multi-million-dollar.
And then the owner's like, well, it's time you probably retire. And then he shows him merchandising based off of Lightning. But there's like a lot of merch there based off. He
Now,
wants to sell
Lightning.
him.
You should quit racing and do this.
Because here's the thing:
Which
if
is
you,
just-
because in the universe, Lightning is at this point like a racing legend, right? Like, so making
People
money
like
off
money.
of his making money off of his name would kind of do really well, but that's not what he wants to do. He wants to race. He's still
He
got
wants
it.
to race.
And then this was the stupidest part, right? He said that he's not really meant for the simulator related stuff, right? Like he wants to go out there and he wants to physically race. So he's like, I'll race on the beach track, which is where the greats raced. There's like a beach track. He goes to the beach track, and then Cruz just shows up with like a computer and shit. She's like, "Yo, get in. We're gonna." And like, no.
What's
I want
the
to.
point of
Yeah.
pulling that when you're going to the beach?
And then he's
It's
like, "No, I want to
going
race
outside
on the
with a
sand."
treadmill.
Yeah, exactly. And
Like
then
I
he's
want to
like,
go on a treadmill, but outside.
and then he's
What?
like, "I want to race on the sand." And then like Cruz like tries to follow him to keep like his speed in check, right? But she can't race on
Yeah.
sand. And then that
Break
entire part is
and
just
drive.
him teaching Cruz how to race on sand. Like he doesn't do anything himself. He just teaches her how to do it.
Well, that tells me that trainers don't actually know how to do it.
Live,
They
yeah.
just know how to train people.
They just know about the
Because
numbers.
it shows in the movie that Cruz doesn't know how to actually race when she's racing.
Yeah, but she knows how to
especially
tell
when
others
she-
to race.
Yeah. So that's in the end though.
Yeah. But I think
but-
I like the first scene, the beat scene, because it kind of just shows what the entire movie is gonna be about. Right? He's
I
gonna
don't know.
like if you think about it, the entire
He's gonna
movie
Oh,
is about
yeah.
him like him like accepting the
Passing
fact
on.
that accepting the fact that he's not gonna be good. Like he has to accept it, and it kind of just shows that it might be something he does. And my favorite part about this entire movie, like the whole thing, was he has like PTSD from seeing Jackson in front of him. Like he slows down when he sees that because it
Yeah.
reminds him of the crash. There's a scene where he goes to Smokey's thingy and Smokey trains him. There's
Yeah.
like a montage of him training him. Smokey was a guy who trained Doc Hudson, by the way. And after that montage, during that montage, it makes us, the audience, believe that maybe Lightning's gonna come back, like he's gonna be fast. And then we
Yeah.
see him race Cruz, and then again the same thing happened. That's the point where he like accepts that even though he's put in the work, he's not gonna be as fast as Jackson Storm. He has to accept it.
He
I
had
think
a
that's when
moment
yeah.
where he could have won, but then he lost anyways.
He just accepted that he's not gonna be as fast as him.
Because so this movie basically tells us old people are worse than the newer people.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, racism towards old people. And no, this movie actually tells us the real Piston Cup is giving up. Just put that out there.
What?
The second movie tells us the real Piston Cup is the Finmac missile and missiles action boom boom chang chang. First movie, the real Piston Cup
Even
is the
though it
friends we
wasn't
made along the
Piston
way.
Cup.
So,
It was something else.
I don't know what it was.
Okay.
But yes, so Smokey, what do you think about him? He was introduced, new character introduced.
There was a lot of characters. It's like the second movie again, but this time there's actually like a background story.
Yeah, there's
to 'em,
development
with
with
the
the
racers, old
characters, yeah.
racers. Like Smokey and his friends. I forgot who it is.
Oh yeah, big problem
Like
with the third movie.
What?
First movie, Doc Hudson, very big character, right? Second movie, Doc Hudson, not mentioned that much. Third movie, Doc Hudson, very big character again. This is like what Beastars did. You make us like a character, and then we forget about him in one movie, and then third movie, oh, you remember him? Yeah. Think everything. You have to come up with everything because we're gonna talk about him in this movie, so it's important.
It's all over the place, man.
It is all over the place. The second movie really messed up the trilogy, bro, in my opinion.
Yeah. Second movie, the groove of the whole trilogy be like gone.
Unfortunately.
But wait, after Lightning McQueen got trained by Smokey, in the end, so he went into the race after that.
Yeah.
Right after.
Nah, he there's like a thing. He's like has this period of time where he has to go, right? And like the day before he has to get there, like he's like this is his test. Cruz can drive as fast as Jackson can, so they race him, and McQueen's job is to like out, of course, go ahead of her before he reaches the finish line. And as he goes,
that doesn't make sense though. How is Cruz as fast as Jackson Storm, even though Cruz just started racing? And if Cruz was newer, then there's other newer cars who can't compete with Jackson Storm.
This proves my theory that I used to think that the cars, right? The cars racing in the movie is like us running. That's what I thought. But this movie tells me that's not it, because this woman has never run in her life, and all of a sudden I'm supposed to believe she's as fast as the fastest racer on the track. What?
Like,
That don't add up, cuz.
okay, after training, Lightning raced, and then
Yeah.
he stopped racing and changed it into cruise. I
No,
guess.
he's like racing, and I think during mid race he realizes
Yeah.
that it's actually
He's
Cruz
like,
wanted to be a racer. We know this in the movie, but she was told by people around her that she could never do it, so she just kind of believed
even
and gave up.
even the owner of Rusty's was like, "What are you doing?
Yeah,
Training
yeah,
people." And
yeah,
Lightning
yeah.
was like,
That.
"Hey, yo, no, go out,
Hey, yo,
race."
no, go out. That's what he said. That is exactly quoted by Owen Wilson in the movie. Hey, yo,
Yes,
no,
I
go out.
am Owen Wilson. Oh, no,
Wow, wow.
but when she got up first time, she didn't know what to do. She was
Yeah.
panicking. But then Lightning McQueen just like, "Oh, do this," and now Lightning's the trainer. Like,
There's some things in the movie that I like, but I think
uh,
inclusion of Cruz into the racing thing could have been done a bit better, in my opinion. There was a way to do it
yeah,
better. The thing I liked the most was how they made us believe that Lightning was coming back with that entire sequence of Smokey training him, and then in the end, it just shows he accepts. Because I think it just shows that he's trying really hard, really hard to like become better, but then he can, like he physically can. He just has to accept it. He has no choice. I thought that was pretty cool.
well, maybe with some anime power he could, but it would be better if he just
Yeah, because
give
in
it to
the
Cruz.
fourth movie, Lightning McQueen has actually become Hokage. So
Okay,
from
bro, fuck off. I had to think what Hokage was like. What is this white person talking about? Hokage, like, oh,
Hokage.
Naruto, bruh.
But
That's
yeah,
stupid.
third movie was also a little all over the place, but not as much as second.
But it had a message, which is just passing on
It had a decent
your
plot
information.
actually. I
Not
actually liked the plot.
inf- what was it called? Not information, but like
Passing the
your
baton.
knowledge. Not what the fuck. No, your knowledge of stuff. So if you're good at something, you should not like lock that information and share it to people, I guess.
Actually, dude, speaking of knowledge, you know what I realized?
Knowledge. Lamborghini, no books.
You know KSI? You know what KSI stands for, right?
And knowledge.
It's knowledge, strength,
Strength,
and
integrity.
integrity, right? Bro, I have
Yeah.
seen, bro, KSI has to be the dumbest fucking person I've ever seen on YouTube, bro. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Bro,
How does
any math? No.
bro,
The man not know what math is.
bro, I remember I saw a YouTube short clip where they're like, it was like, what is the closest integer to the cube root of 77, right? He's like,
No, I saw that.
bro, he goes,
Oh,
what is the
counts.
no, what is the closest integer? What's an integer? And then he like copies and he
just-
pastes it. Bro, how does the K in the KSI stand for knowledge, man?
And then somehow he comes up with 22, bro. From where? What do you mean, man?
It just reminds me of the
He
fucking.
divided 77 with 3, comes up with 22. Like what?
That's not right either, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He did the wrong math, but he did the wrong math wrong. Wait, no. The worst,
Well, like-
the worst part about the entire thing was after he
What?
did. He was like, "Oh, next one."
Like let's move on. Yeah, knowledge.
You know, Flight reacts. I used to think he was stupid. This is just,
Then I saw KSI.
and the K
But I
in
mean, he-
KSI stands for knowledge.
I mean, hey, he's doing bits though. He's working.
He has the strength. I'll give him this. He has the integrity, but he does not have the
Yeah.
knowledge. Just change your channel name to SI, man. Come on. Remove the K. Or make it WSI, wisdom, strength, and integrity. Nah, he's stupid.
Maybe. Dude, he had to deal with a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, the Deji thing.
With
Holy
family
shit.
stuff as well. Wait, what are you talking about, KSI?
Cars.
What?
Because you said knowledge. But yes, this third movie is basically about But yes, the third movie is
Okay.
basically about Lightning McQueen accepting that he won't be as fast as Jackson Storm ever, and he kind of has to give up. He has no choice. And I actually like the third movie quite a bit, but I don't like the
So
pacing
he
is
did
off.
the next best thing. Yeah, all over the place. Like there's scenes I forgot about
Yeah, yeah.
and stuff. There's
Sometimes it goes
story
too
I also
fast, and
forgot.
sometimes it just comes to like a halt. Like it doesn't make sense. You have to have like a proper thing going through the
It's
whole
not like the
movie.
first one where it's like mostly slow.
Yeah, yeah. First one, I understand why it's supposed to be slow because we're supposed to because the movie makes us like hate lightning at first. And then we slowly grow to love him because that's the whole point of the first one. First one does a good job with that too.
We hate Lightning McQueen at first, and then he meets people, and then he notices he needs friends.
Yeah,
and
the real Piston Cup
that's
was
friend.
obviously the friends he made.
was Obama, but
Obama.
yeah, that makes sense. Second movie was like 007 movie.
Yes, I actually don't hate the second movie that much, but I'm
not
so
Cars.
biased against the second movie. Mirza, help me.
It shouldn't be Cars. It should
Yeah, it
be
shouldn't
some
be
kind
Cars,
of
yeah.
chaos.
And then
It's
they made a
good, though.
spin-off of the Cars movies. I don't know if you know this. You probably do.
The best spin-off.
Planes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Chinese version, bro.
Oh my god, yes. The Autobots. Holy shit. Before we talk about that, I wanted to bring something up. Recently I just discovered that this was not now, but this was in 2018, 2019. But in 2018, some Chinese company made a movie called The Autobots, which is the poster
Transformer thing.
is exactly a ripoff of Cars. It's exactly what Cars is. Like you look, that thing looks like
No,
lightning,
Cars
bro.
2.
Cars 2, yeah, and you have Francesco in the thing. You see the poster?
Francesco looks exactly the same, but Lightning
I'm
looks
pulling it
more
up.
fat.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro. And you showed me the actual footage from the movie.
Yes,
bro.
So, the biggest issue. This is what the poster looks like, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Put it
There,
closer.
you can kind of see it.
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
Yeah, but you see there's Francesco there, and we have that. That's fine. Thing is, this movie, even though the poster looks like actual decent art, in my opinion, it's bad art because it's ripped off, obviously, but it's decent.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. The movie, it does not
It's
look
pop.
anything like the poster.
It looks like a 3D animation thing, but
Oh my
that's
God.
about it.
You probably don't know
The
this, but-
shaders,
Yeah,
the
actually,
lighting. No.
You know, Infinity War, like Avengers Infinity War.
What about it?
When the movie came out, it was very, very big deal. It was everyone saw. It did really well in the box office too. Marvel actually re-released the movie, and this time at the end, like the end credits, they put like deleted scenes. Thing is, they never finished the CGI, so it's like if you look at Marvel Infinity War deleted scenes, right? The CGI is not finished. It's like unfinished CGI stuff. The entire movie looks like that unfinished CGI. I'm not making this up. Like the entire movie looks like it was not finished. The colors, bro, it looks like Play-Doh. Bro.
The new one, the remastered.
Which one? What?
There's two versions.
Of what?
You said.
Yeah, no, yeah. So
Whatever
in Avengers Infinity War, right? They took deleted scenes. Like the movie has quite a lot of CGI and it's done well, but the movie has some CGI which they never finished because the scene was cut out. So they just took all that unfinished CGI scene and they just put it at the end of the movie. And I went and I saw the second one. I didn't see the first one in theaters. And I'll be honest with you, bro, I did not give a shit about what the deleted scenes were. I just cared about why Hulk did not have a body. Like it was just his head. You know?
Yeah, just talking about the deleted.
Yeah,
scenes,
You know how
Okay.
you know how you can buy a Hulk mask on like Amazon? Imagine that mask just floating around, and that's supposed to be Hulk. That's what the deleted scenes were, and the entirety
floating Hulk.
The entirety of the Autobots movie looks exactly like that. It is unfinished.
Okay,
They have not finished it. If you look up like in movie
it does
screenshot,
look
you
like
will
Play-Doh.
see it looks so bad. Oh my God, they got sued by Disney and
it's a
everything
joke.
too.
It's a joke, man.
It is a joke, yeah. But the
Like,
best.
Don't get me wrong. China can make good, let's say, copies of stuff. Or copies or like, well, like similar things to other products. But this car movie, no.
No. Free Taiwan, free Hong Kong. So the Planes movie.
Free Taiwan, what? Do you, what?
When
Okay,
China's
let's
brought up,
move
you
on,
say free
whatever.
Taiwan, free Hong Kong. The Planes movie, right? Oh my God.
I saw the first one. I think there's an actual story with like actual like war background.
Yes,
But it was just weird.
No, the Planes movie is if you took the what's it called, Cars movie, and you made it into planes. That's the whole thing. I'm not making this up. You cannot make this shit up. The only difference is you have now shittier voice actors than that one, because I'll give it this. Like the main cast does a good job, but other than the main cast, like the guy who played Jackson Storm in Cars 3, what the fuck was he doing? Like he had no.
He was, dude. He just sounded like a shitty American.
His entire personality was I'm fast, guys. Hello, my name Fast. How are you? But the third
also like just shitty human American. Like he was
Yes.
talking shit to Ramirez. Like what?
You are not gonna believe this, right? But the plane's first film, right? The plane who races is a crop hopping plane,
Yeah.
right? And the crop hopping
Yeah.
plane is basically dreams of being a racer. He like goes fast. He goes to tryouts and he barely makes it, and then he becomes a racer. Blah blah blah. He beats the most like egoistic guy. Heard of this before? Lightning McQueen beats Chick Hex. You know, so there's similarity there. And the guy who trains the thing is a old World War plane called Skipper, and here the plane was called Doc Hudson. Here the car was called Doc Hudson. Doc Hudson crashes. Skipper also had a bad crash. Another similarity. That's why he doesn't fly anymore. Come on, man. Like you cannot make this shit up. And you think?
Well,
and wait, hold
there's
on.
one difference though.
What?
The crop hop plane
Yeah.
wasn't a douchebag.
Yeah,
Big
he wasn't.
difference.
He wasn't. But no, he actually
That's-
he actually is a douchebag in the middle of the movie.
Wait, what?
Yeah. He tries to be faster and he yells at his friends because they couldn't make him faster. Like they try to make him faster, but he just couldn't because he's a crop hopping plane, bro. The plane is supposed to dust over crops, but that's not what matters, right? So that happens.
Yeah, what matters is you believe.
The second movie, you know what happens in the second movie? Planes, Fire, and Rescue, Mirza?
They rescue fire.
Yes, but why? Because Dusty
Because someone-
realizes he cannot race anymore. He's old. So now he feels like I have no other purpose in life. So what he does in the movie is he tries his best to try racing again. There's a montage scene where he develops himself into a racing thing. He fails, and then he decides to become a fire rescue plane thingamajig. And the second movie was worse than the first one, and the first one was very bad in my opinion.
Sounds a lot like
Another movie I've heard of. I don't know what it is, but
something
it's close.
called Cars. I don't know.
The Cars
Oh,
movie?
no, Autobots.
Autobots, obviously, that's the one.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. When's the sequel
Bro.
coming out? China, let's go. No one, let's
Yeah,
not
it
go.
just exactly sounds like Cars, man. But
It does. It is exactly Cars, but it's planes
people
now.
like planes. People like planes. So,
The movie wasn't that good.
oh, he didn't rate Cars 3 yet.
Yeah,
Probably
Cars
give it
3.
like a 6.
Yeah, I would give it like a 6 too, actually. 6 out of 10 makes sense to me for Cars 3.
I like the visuals. It's just all over the place.
Oh, yeah, Cars 3 looks amazing, by the way. Like, animation
looks
quality,
so
bro. Holy shit.
I can't wait for the shorts though, like the season thingy that they're gonna do.
Yeah. Actually, all 3 of the Cars movies look really good. If I'm being honest
Yeah,
with you.
but like
Third
there's a
one, you can see, yeah.
big difference.
It's like
on the third one.
RTX on, RTX off. You know those memes? Cars 3 is actually RTX on.
Even though RTX off is still good.
yeah,
It's like
this-
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
RTX off still looks good.
Cyberpunk looks nice. And Cars 3 looks amazing. Like,
Yeah,
visually speaking.
The
it's-
shaders. With
it's really
Cars
good.
1, they had probably tech
Well, 2006.
difficulty.
For a movie that came out in 2006.
Yeah,
like,
it's pretty good. They did with what they had. Like I saw in the church scene, the windows wasn't you can't see through
When did
them,
the
but they
Cars
just made it overblown.
3 come out.
Which
What year would-
2015?
2017.
17.
For a movie that was made
Bro.
in 2017, it actually looks like a movie that was made in 2017. I'll give it this. It looks really nice.
Yeah. It looks really fucking good.
Oh my god, the Planes movie. Okay.
That's one of the things I liked about Cars 3, but not much else. I like the livery on
Ooh.
Fabulous McQueen.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good. I actually like that.
I don't like Ramirez's livery. Look dumb.
Yeah, Ramirez was kind
The
of
yellow
seemed
with the
weird.
blue.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know, man. But Ramirez ended up racing for Dynaco. So what happens to Rusty's then?
Oh yeah, they get it back. Dynaco buys Rusty's, remember? And then they
So Lightning's still gonna race?
No.
Then who's gonna race for Rusty's?
Jackson Storm. I don't know. What do you want me to say?
What? I don't. Bro, I don't.
They'll
think
probably
Lightning
find
wants
another
Jackson.
racer, but the movie ends with like
He's gonna find another racer.
But if Lightning comes back, bro, then kind of nah.
It's gonna be like a Doug Hudson. type of
Yeah,
thing.
cars.
So he's
yeah,
gonna
because-
crash, and he's gonna retire, and then some random new kid, no, a crop hopper car, is gonna want to become a racer.
A tractor. That's the equivalent of a crop hopper car. Is a tractor.
Well, that was in the first movie.
Yeah, the
It was, like,
tractors are
racing
supposed to be
tractors.
like tractors are supposed to be like cows in the movie, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's weird. Like different levels of human.
So wait, what I'm understanding right now is that means there's a food chain in the Cars universe. So
No,
that
there's a
means-
caste system.
that means the
I
apartheid
don't
crisis
think the
happened
cars
in
was
Cars
eating
South
the
Africa.
tractors, bro. I don't think the cars was eating the tractors, bro. Like, no. Imagine just a slaughterhouse, but just tractors. Like, here's some packaged tractor. You want to eat?
Sous vide.
You only eat oil. Tractor sous vide. Well done, tractor.
Dead
Yeah,
gone.
I wonder what they eat though. What do they eat?
But we see like there's that scene right where in Cars 2 where McQueen's like, I'll have my usual. And then he goes and he's like, Guido, what's McQueen and Sally's usual? And then Guido responds in Italian. He's like, I don't know. He's like, perfect. I'll have 2 of those. And it's like some red
This
oil.
mix, no.
Yeah, it's red thingy. Something that's
Oh,
red.
it
I
could
forgot.
be coolant, but red. Because there's
Do they
red
just drink
coolant.
coolant with different like flavoring, different colored coolant?
You don't question the Cars universe, because man, imagine the
Yeah.
autonomy of the cars. Like what?
True,
What
true,
would be the
true.
leg? How would they recreate?
What other sport can the Cars in the Cars movie do
Racing,
other than racing? They can't do anything.
rally racing.
Yeah, that's also racing. Well, we saw in the Cars
tax
2 movie.
evasion.
That's not a sport. What? Welcome to the tax evasion Olympics. No,
They're
but like
dancers.
that's not. I don't consider dancing a sport. I'm sorry.
Wow, you don't believe?
But in the second Cars movie, there's a scene with the sumo wrestlers. You know,
Yeah, but that's just. I don't.
that's like a demolition derby. What?
Yeah, but they have to be born that way, unless they can grow, or if cars can
I
grow.
think we're thinking too deep into this.
Well, you know what I'm thinking too deep of?
What?
About how time is a social construct,
No,
and
Mirza,
we're running
no,
out
it's
of it.
not a social construct. All right, guys.
Then what is it?
So a car Hitler existed at some point in the Cars universe. We both know that. fact.
shut the fuck up.
Wait, before we end, I want to
What?
say one thing. You know, in Cars 2, how there's a scene where Mater's like running and lightning the catches his tow truck, and then Sarge
yeah.
shows up with like all of his British friends, like,
Yeah.
army friends.
Yeah, but that wouldn't make sense because that's a different army, though.
So that means there was a British army. That means we have a car Taliban. That means right now in this universe, a car
Imagine
Taliban
the
took over
military,
the car
like the
Afghanistan.
whole world had the same one military.
What is this?
Because Sarge like teamed up with the British military, which doesn't make sense. Because
Yeah.
he had to work with the American one.
But yes, Mirza, you were right about one thing. What is that? Time? What is it?
it's what I don't have because we're running out of it.
Oh my god, we're running out of time, Mirza. My watch is.
Yeah, see, we don't have it. What? Bye.
Social contract. Bye bye.
Wait, an
No,
intro
before we
moment.
go, who made the intro? Robert Valna. Thank you for making the intro. Appreciate it.
Robert
Shat.
who?
Robert Valna. Valda.
Robert.
Boys, I got the vaccine today, right? Actually, before I end, I want to say one thing. Afghanistan is actually suffering right now. If you guys don't know, there's a lot of issues there. If you don't know what's happening, then you know. If you want to help out, there's like different links you can donate to. There might be some in the description.
Or just share the story would definitely
Share the story
help.
with people because there's a lot of innocent people there. It's a beautiful country. It doesn't deserve what's happening to it, but please help out. Just
Yeah, why would
be
you
a
want
man.
Afghanistan gone, man? Come on now, are you
Come on
racist?
now, man. So, anyways, thank you to Robert Valna for making the thing. Bye bye.
Woo! Bye bye.